G'day and welcome to Aussievision. I'm Dale and today I'm talking about Festivali Këngës. Fikmas, hence why we've got the Christmas tree behind us here. It is the first national final of the season. It's the run up to Christmas. We all get really excited about it. And this year we've got a really cracking contest. Really good songs involved with it, all 24 of them. And today I'm going to go through the top 3 from the Aussievision team. So it's not just myself or Michael who I do the Aussievision podcast with. There's a whole group of us, around 15 odd, who contribute to the Aussievision site, and we've voted and we have our top 3. So let's get started. In third place was Erarussi with Neziri. Now, she performed last year with Eme, if you may remember it. It was a real little bop, great 3 dances, really good choreography. I really like that song, actually. And I think she's got even a better song this year to work with. It's quite big and bold and some really good elements to work with the chorus there, where I think we're going to see some great choreography. I think it's going to really go off, actually. And I think it's really suited to a live performance. There are some elements here where I think if you listen to the studio, it can sound messy. Definitely, I kind of feel that way, but I do feel when it comes to the live performance, it is actually going to start coming together there. So I think this has real potential. Not sure if it can take out the title here, but I think third place where the team has put it is actually pretty fair. I think it could actually do quite well, and the cat obviously seems pretty impressed as well with her performance. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's got a real shot here, but as I said, I don't know. Upbeat songs, if you look at the last couple of years, we had Metana, we had Mea Forte the year before, and if they can't take out the title, I'm not sure this can, even though it has some really interesting traditional elements to the song. I just think this is not going to quite get there, but it should be a cracking performance. Moving on to our second place, it is Maroud with his song Neziri. Now, we all remember him from a couple of years ago, missed out on the grand final, went out in the semi-finals on a big shock. I think this year he's come back with something very kind of different, but still keeping true to himself. We've got an upbeat song where he still gets to use his voice like goes a bauble, but at the same time you've got this kind of weird pop drop thing going on. She's got it now. A bit of a Maroud fan, obviously, there as well. So I think he's got this sort of drop that I think seems very 2018 to 2017, and I'm not really sure that works as much. I also don't think this song is that thick. I know it's a big fan favorite, and so obviously a favorite with the Aussievision team, but I'm just not sure it's going to translate that well live to thick. And particularly the FIC jury. I think it should get through to the final, but if it went out in the semi-finals, it wouldn't be a massive shock. I mean, it would be a shock to fans, but I can see why the jury might not go for it. I do think it'll get through, but hoping out for a win there, or even a top 2 or 3 position, I'm really not sure it's actually going to come together in the end. I kind of hope it does, because I think there's some good elements here, and I think FIC and Albania need to take more into that kind of upbeat away from these big ballads, but I don't think this is going to be the song that's actually going to get it there. So an improved performance should be and placing for Maroud, but overall I just don't think it's going to take out the full result there. So moving on to our first place for the team. This was with the team just ahead of Maroud, definitely my 12 points, my favorite, and the song I think that will actually take out the title. It is Neziri with Pendese. She came third at FIC a couple of years ago behind Jugend Bushpepper with Mao. Really, she was the runner-up. That was definitely the second best song by far there. Her live performance was fantastic. She went on to win the Golden Stag competition in Romania, and also New Wave, which is an incredible competition that both Jamala has won, Sergei Lazarev have won. So she has got a voice. She can perform. She is Eurovision ready. She's fantastic. I had high expectations for this song, and they delivered it. I think it's really quite Western and Eurovision sounding, while also playing to a FIC jury audience. And I think, therefore, it is going to win this, and I feel very confident it should take out the title. There's no question that she can't sing, that she is going to perform this so well. I don't think there's a song out there in that whole bunch of 24 that is really rivaling. We don't have a Matana this year or something like that, or even a Maya Forte, as mentioned before, or even the kind of shy big ballad to kind of rival her. I think this is the total package. I just can't see this getting beaten, and I think Ines Neziri would be a great artist to go to Eurovision and to represent Albania, and I think she'll do quite well there. Let's see what would happen to the song, but she has to win first, and I think she actually will. So we'll see if I am right and the Aussievision team is right. This is before we've seen live performances and the staging and everything, so there's a slight caveat there. The couple of dark horses that could end up doing quite well. So I've got Angela with Karma. This is a great ballad, and actually talking about that kind of shy, the kind of one in the background that could do quite well. This is a real thick ballad, and she can, if she sings this as well as it sounds like she can sing this could sneak up there to do really quite well. It's probably more traditional thick than Ines's song, which is a little bit more Western, so you could get a bit of jury favour then if you got a head-to-head battle between these two female ballads. So you never know how well she could do there. Probably doesn't, to me, has that oomph that Pendesa has, where it has that really big chorus to work with. The other one to watch out here is Jessica Polo with her song, I'll ruin this here, Mebron. I think it's around her mother. She has an amazing vocal there. I think it's a real emotional song, and if she can convey that really well live, I think it could do really quite well. Do I think he could win it? Probably not, but I think she could end up doing a lot better than people actually think, and she could certainly really be up there because, we know that they love a good, powerful female ballad in Albania. So there's our top three. There's a couple of the dark horses that might do quite well out of it. Let us know what you think as well. Is Ines going to take out the title? Is Maroud going to do so much better than I'm suggesting he is going to do? Or there are some other dark horses we need to consider. I guess we'll wait and see what we see for the first couple of nights, and we'll probably have a better idea who's going to take out that title, because it starts to become a little bit more apparent. But as we saw last year, anything can happen in FIC. So looking forward to the first national final of the year. Thanks for joining us. Catch ya.